What's good, y'all boys, man? It's your boy RTV Real, man. I'm back here with another video. Today is day 8 of me becoming detached and disciplined, and I really wanted to get this out because it's about becoming more detached than anything. Discipline is one thing, but detaching yourself can lead you to things that you can never imagine. The whole point of this is to get mental clarity, right? You can't get mental clarity when you're around a bunch of noise. And being around a whole bunch of noise can not only mess with your mind, but it can fuck up your spirit as well. And it can fuck up your purpose. Detachment from people, habits, just all those things, right? People and habits. Those are two main things, actually. People, habits, environment, all that stuff, right? If you keep hanging around things that you know are holding you back from you reaching your purpose, bro, you will forever stay there. And I want to share this with y'all because this could either be your sign, this could either be your reason to do what you need to do, this could be your wake-up call to focus on the things that you need to focus on to become rich and successful. That's why it's so important for y'all boys to get right with God, and y'all need to get right with knowing what your purpose is. You feel me? And I could give you an example of how being detached and disciplined can take you to your purpose far than anybody else. Moses was the prime example. I think I gave an example is Jesus. Jesus was the most perfect human being to ever walk this earth. But anybody that is a Christian or anything like that or knows God knows that what Jesus was all about. But there's a person in the Bible named Moses. Moses was a prophet, and his entire life growing up, of him living with his brother and the Egyptians and stuff like that, Moses came from another family. The Egyptians was actually killing his family, but he didn't know that because he became an Egyptian as a child. And the Egyptians found him in the river, and they found him, and he basically grew up with the Egyptians, the people that was killing his people. One day, he found out what they was doing to his people, and he knew it was wrong. The Egyptians had slaves, and the slaves were his people. And his people was getting tormented, and they was getting punished. And he noticed that. And one day, he killed an Egyptian guard, and he ran away. During that entire time of him being away from the Egyptians and the people that he was around, that he's been with his entire life, he was alone and he was detached. One day, he found God. It was in a bush. It was a burning flame, and he found God. God gave him a clear purpose and what he needed to do. And what was that? To free his people from the Egyptians, right? My point and my comparison to that is, if you have to run from anything that's holding you back, if you have to run away from it, I don't care if you gotta sprint, bro, I don't care if you gotta walk, I don't care if you gotta run, get away from it. I'm trying to tell you, if you around people with limited mindsets, if you around people that don't know the laws of money, if you around people that are not on the same level as you, you know you meant for more, bro. You know you meant for more. Get away from those people immediately. Like, you need to get the fuck away from those people, bro. Excuse my language. You need to get away. And I mean that because God will show you things and he will give you a clear purpose. And I have to be the person to message this to y'all, basically, or coach y'all. That's basically all I wanted to say. Like I said, we're walking around. I'm getting some more mental clarity. I had to let y'all boys know that, because as long as I'm helping somebody out mentally, bro, I feel like I'm doing something that's good. You feel what I'm saying? I feel like I'm doing something that's meaningful. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's helps me out. Knowing that I'm helping somebody out get more mental clarity helps me out. You feel what I'm saying? Only thing I care about is helping somebody get mental clarity, because I was in a messed up situation for such a long time, bro. I really was. And I'm getting better at it, and it's just becoming more clearer and clearer and clearer and clearer. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all thanks to God. But anyways, y'all boys, man, I'm about to go inside. I'm about to go work out. I'm about to show y'all some more exercises that y'all can do to become better, build better habits. Not smoking, not drinking, not doing none of that bullshit that's holding you back, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Because it really is. I'm saying it slows you down and it fogs your brain, bro. It's just here to fuck you up. That's all that stuff is there for, bro. Period, bro. I don't care what nobody say. Anybody that tells you to keep doing that stuff, they want to see you poor, bro. I'm being dead ass. They want to see you at your lowest moments, because that's all that stuff does for you, bro. And I thought that stuff used to help me out. That shit didn't help nothing, gang. Nothing. That shit fucked me up so bad, bro. And now that I got so much mental clarity, bro, I done got so much money that I've ever touched before. And I'm still getting paid. You feel what I'm saying? I'm getting paid right now just to talk to y'all. And y'all don't realize it. That's another thing, though, bro. You feel what I'm saying? I just had to let y'all know that. And I'm about to go inside, like I said before, build better habits, build my strength up physically. But this is more of a mental thing. And it's about becoming detached and disciplined. So let's get inside. Let's show y'all what type of workouts y'all can do. And yeah, you know I got y'all boys. All right, y'all boys, we made it back into the crib. We got the chair, we got the dumbbells that we're gonna do, and then we got the mat. I'm gonna start doing some push-ups, then I'm gonna do some curls, and I'm gonna do some calf raises, maybe some squats at the end, just to give y'all an idea on what type of workouts y'all can do to help build better habits and just become more healthy and just do the things I said that you shouldn't really be doing outside, bro. Let's get productive, let's get active, my boy. y'all boys. That's the end of this workout. Be back at it again tomorrow. You can join the free Discord if y'all feel free to do so. I do need mods. DM me if you want to be a mod. And let me just show y'all my progress before we head out. Hopefully y'all like, comment, subscribe, and God bless. I'll see y'all tomorrow.